I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America
and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God,
indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
I'm with Mr. Vendetti, and he's going to be telling us what is happening with Iran right now.
All right, so as probably most of you guys have seen, that there's an attack on Iran by the United States and Israel, and apparently they have taken out the supreme leader, Ayatollah Khomeini, in Iran, and so it's been a pretty drastic event that took place, and right now it looks like there are starting to be a few American casualties as a result of the strikes, but hopefully it won't be a long drawn-out process. But it's a big change in the Middle East because basically Iran has been in charge of a lot of different groups like the Houthis and other terrorist groups throughout the region, so this could drastically change the way people operate in the Middle East, and certainly could have a big implication for the rest of the world as well.
This is real. This isn't. This is real. This isn't. AI fakes are flooding our feeds about the US-Israel war on Iran. This video got 70 million views, claiming to show an Iranian missile attacking a US fighter jet, but it's actually footage from a video game. Some fake videos like this one are more obvious. The fireworks here are out of place, but a still from the same video is much more convincing. Compare this with the real photo, which we have verified, which shows smoke rising, not a fireball. And this is real footage of a strike on a US naval base in Bahrain on Saturday. In the aftermath, a post with this satellite image claimed to show destroyed US radar equipment, but it's an AI fake. The image was based on a Google Maps satellite view from last year, and these cars are in the exact same position. We're only a few days into this war. The amount of fake videos and misinformation circulating isn't like anything we've seen before. Fake videos are often dramatic, which is what makes them really engaging and shareable.
Here's why everyone's canceling ChatGPT, and you may seriously want to after watching this video. The makers of Claude Code have been feuding publicly with the Pentagon Department of War, who wants to be able to use Claude for mass domestic surveillance in the United States and autonomous weaponry. They are refusing to help with these use cases, so OpenAI ChatGPT has swooped in and offered to do these things for the US government, despite hundreds of employees from both Google and OpenAI signing a petition to not do this.
Women have been shaping human history since the dawn of civilization, but it's the month of March that was chosen to honor women throughout history. Here's why. The origin story of Women's History Month is up for debate, but it was born right here in the US during the suffrage movement, when women were fighting for the right to vote. Some historians say that its roots can be traced back to a protest on March 8, 1857. It was then that a group of women from New York City textile factories allegedly staged a strike over poor working conditions. At first, women's history was only observed for one day. The Socialist Party of America first declared National Women's Day in 1909 amid the women's rights movement, but the idea quickly spread around the globe. The idea of an International Women's Day was proposed and approved in 1910 at the International Conference of Working Women in Copenhagen, which we now celebrate every year on March 8th. Fast forward to the 1970s in Sonoma County, California, where a group of people were fed up that women's history was being left out of the classroom. The first Women's History Week was celebrated in March 1978, culminating with a parade in downtown Santa Rosa, California. This local celebration turned into a movement. Activists pushed to make this week official, and it worked. In 1980, President Carter issued the first presidential proclamation, declaring the second week of March as National Women's History Week. And that momentum kept growing. In 1987, Congress officially declared March as National Women's History Month. A special presidential proclamation is issued each year which honors the extraordinary achievements of women in America. But more than 30 years later, the fight for gender equality continues. In 2020, for every dollar a man made, women made 82 cents.
Hey, what are you doing? Oh, nothing. I'm just doing schoolwork.
Just a reminder, Frontier, never play games on the library computers. They are solely for work. Thank you.
Frontier, so today's Movement Monday. That means wear some athletic gear. I'm here with Tristan Valderrama. So Tristan, when you woke up this morning and you saw that today was Movement Monday and you had to be athletic, what made you put this fit on?
Well, to be honest with you, Julian, I just went to my brother's closet and got this jersey on to represent Iowa.
I don't know anything about them.
And I don't know what kind of jersey this is, but I thought it looked pretty cool and decided to wear it today since.
Okay, so what are you thinking of doing tomorrow for Touch Grass Tuesday?
Well, tomorrow I'm going to go for a bike ride, so I should probably wear some athletic gear, probably some leggings, athletic t-shirt, sweatband maybe. You know how it is.
Okay, all right, thank you. All right, so today's Movement Monday, and I'm here with
Diego.
And today you're supposed to wear some athletic wear. So when you woke up this morning, what caused you to put this fit on?
You already know, Spirit Week. I got that school spirit. Like every day I wake up proud that I go to Frontier, like surrounded by smart people, smart kids, athletes like her. Pan the camera to her.
Athlete.
You know, and you already know I had to put on the Santos jersey with
James Rodriguez on the...
You know, that's all. With my boy here too.
I bet, boy. Thank you, appreciate you. Right, so Caleb, yesterday was Touch Grass Tuesday. Today, you're supposed to pull up with your PJs. So what'd you pull up with today?
Yo, I pulled up with my 21 Pilots pants.
Ooh, okay. I love the fit, thank you.
Hey.
So, JB, this morning when you woke up, what caused you to put on this tough, cozy fit?
Reminds me of home, you know? Well, it's like more comfy, cozy, better than like school.
Okay. And how you liking Spirit Week so far this week?
It's going really good. I can't wait for Appreciation Week.
Yes, sir. All right, thank you.
Hi Frontier, I'm here with Jacoby Merrill. Now Jacoby, how was your wrestling season this year?
The wrestling season was pretty good. In the season, at the beginning, we didn't have as much success as we want. We had a smaller team and we were unable to even win and score enough points to win a meet. But as the season went on, the team grew a bit more and we ended up with a couple wins and lots of young talent on the team. In the postseason, we had plenty of success, specifically at Western Mass States, and the future of wrestling is looking bright. Lots of middle schoolers on the upcoming, lots of good talent, and lots of promise.
Thank you, Jacoby.
Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat.
Let's talk about film. F for Fake, a docudrama which was made to call out the fakery of fakes, the ones who forge lies, Elmira de Hori and Clifford Irving. Now, this was released in 1973 by Orson Welles. the man responsible for the iconic film Citizen Kane and also Touch of Evil, and Macbeth. Wells is known for his long takes and intense focused shots, also having non-linear aspects in his films. This film calls out Elmer Derhori for his replication and forgery of Pablo Picasso's work, and Irving was known for crafting a fake autobiography on the American aviator Howard Hughes. The techniques Wells uses are very interesting, and it's cool how he intrigues the audience while still having it be a documentary. And very often in the movie, lies are even told by Wells himself to help sell the narrative of how persuasive a fib can be. Wells spends a majority of his time showcasing how people are willing to lie about their work at the expense of others. Now, this is what many deem to be Wells's last film before he passed away from a heart attack 12 years after the movie came out, and you'll soon learn why there was such a big gap. However, the film The Other Side of the Wind was the real last film from the director, being released in 2018 due to political issues, budgeting, and, most importantly, control, a big theme in Wells's works. I can't say much about this film, yet it's good to go into this without much knowledge. What's interesting is that while this film does talk about fakers, it discusses parts of the director's career and process in making Citizen Kane. There's a lot to consider when watching this film, and part of understanding this movie, you need to understand the director himself. Wells had a pretty frustrating career, since he started off very strong with his most loved film, Citizen Kane, but for a majority of his time when working with film, there'd be a lot of budgeting issues and financing. Studios would pressure him to cut scenes and parts of films which would leave a gap. Touch of Evil included longer shots for that reason, because if they were to cut anything, the audience would lose context clues in the process, which would affect the viewing of the movie. Many of his films would end up not being completely finished, and he would spend his own pocket money to keep the vision alive. The quality of this movie isn't entirely perfect, yet that's what makes this work so well. Not everyone is going to like it, but if you pay enough attention until the very end, you'll be in for a surprise, and be astonished even. As I was also shocked when I saw this for the first time. It's PG rated, and it is 90 minutes long, which is nice and short.